Good morning. In this video, I will be answering questions from my coach, Sandra Graves. I wrote them out in an email back to her. Now I will read the email. Hi Sandra, thank you so much for this exercise. Here are my answers. Question number 1. Think about what you see and how you hope your kids see you. I see a happy man that has just awakened to his potential. He has seen what was done to him in his childhood, and now he is fixing himself up and doing the duty God gave him to do. My duty is to help my son learn about God, being physically, mentally strong, being self-sufficient, competent, capable, thoughtful, creative, and confident. Competent, confident. And confident from his beliefs, talents, skills, and money skills, like carpentry. I'll do the same for my daughter after she is respectful. See below. Alright, so I get along with my son. However, here it goes. My daughter sees a man that is dangerous, for I do have a short temper with her. And so I say, good morning, or hello, and I grab my food and go eat it with my mother. My mother is in bed in her room all day. And then, well, actually that room belongs to my daughter. However, my mother is using it. And then I get back to my tiny room, this cave here. And I'm away from the dangers and the triggers that set me off. For instance, here's one of the triggers that I avoided. Today, that was yesterday, the spouse told our daughter to not clean the guinea pig's cage in the utility sink because it would clog up the drain, and to clean it outside with the hose. Later, I heard the spouse say, "Daughter, didn't I tell you to clean the cage outside? You clogged up the sink's drain thing. Come clean it." The daughter then said, "No," and she locked herself in the bathroom to take a shower. Another problem I have with the daughter is that I used to be the only one that was wondering or thinking about how much water she spends in the shower, because a 20-minute shower, or I don't know if it's longer than that, but at least 15-20 minutes is a long shower for me with the water running. And that's one of the reasons I don't work, because I don't want the money to go into the water bill. Now, I was digging a hole back there in the backyard. I was going to find, because a man in Texas found water just 8 feet below the ground. And then eventually he went, I think, up to 16, so that the water would be less muddy and more flowing. So I was digging my well, and the spouse stopped me. So what can I do? No. When my son gets into trouble with any of the 3 women, and I happen to be there, then I just say to him, "Sir, I want to speak with you outside." I used to tell him right in front of the women what I wanted to tell him, but then the women would get angry at me. So now I just say, "Sir, I want to speak with you outside." Okay, then A, if he doesn't follow me, so I stay with him and I repeat myself, "Sir, please come with me. Sir, please come with me until he goes outside. And I have hugged him. For instance, if he's grabbing or with his sister and they're already physical, then I have grabbed him. All right. B, once he comes outside with me, I tell him to stop fighting with the women and to go hang out in my room with me. If he chooses not to hang out with me, at least he promises to not bother the women. And I do tell him that I will go to my own room, and if the women smack him, then it will be his fault for not listening to me. Alright, so next, what does my son see? He sees a firm, loving man that is always there to protect him from his sister, from his mother, and from his grandmother. He sees a wonderful, caring Tai Chi Chuan teacher that spars with him and trains him without hurting him. He sees a good man that talks to him about Samson and other characters in the Bible and about God. He sees a friend and coach, I am his coach, that teaches him to excel in math, in reading, in analyzing people that we've met. The other day he told me, Daniel, his son didn't want to help Mr. M fix the kitchen sink the other day. So Mr. M got upset with his son, but was happy that I was helping him. Yes, I'm raising my family differently than everybody else. Now, back to my daughter. My own mother just asked me when I had lunch or breakfast. It's 12 noon anyway, 12:41. I just had food in my mother's room, and my mother called out to my daughter asking for water. Surprisingly, the daughter took a water bottle to my mother. And then my mother asked for ice. And my daughter left. Then my mother looked at me and said, "Do you think she will bring me ice?" And I said, "No." Now, I purposely trained my daughter to be that way because my own mother used to, I could say, bother me, because when she wants water, she's got a list of things that go with it. It has to be from a water bottle. It has to be in a glass. It has to be with ice. And then the kicker is, I've seen her. She never finishes her bottle of water. She leaves it, or her glass of water that I take to her. She always leaves it 3/4 full or at least half full. So that tells me that she didn't want the water. And that also tells me, and she's told me this several times, I was just testing you to see if you love me. So I purposely taught my daughter not to obey and not to be helpful. And then I've also warned my daughter, be helpful to grandma sometimes. Because if you're not, you will receive her wrath. Her wrath could come in, like, who bought the basketball hoop? $100? That was grandma. Who wanted it? The daughter, the granddaughter, right? My daughter. But if you don't give her that glass of water, then... Alright, let's continue with this. Alright, now, the changes that I want to happen when they see me, starting from July next month, 2013. Regarding my son, well, my son already sees me with respect, so all is well already. Regarding my daughter, well, until I start earning money, this daughter will not see me with respect, so I'm not going to improve this relationship at all for the time being. What I will focus on is on learning methods of earning money. I did order the $207. I had $207. The spouse gave me 40 cents to buy the lawnmower repair course from www.lawnmowerman.com. And now I am waiting for it to arrive. I used the money from the days that I worked in the construction cleanup job. Note, I did help the daughter assemble her basketball hoop only after the daughter asked for my help. Mother Teresa said in her book, Come to Joy or Comfort and Joy, some book like that. I have it somewhere, or I may have donated it now. She said to never do anything for people that are not humble. Then I was reading Patch the Pirate books for children about the Bible study, and Patch the Pirate gave me a definition of the word humble, which was people that say please and thank you are humble. So Mother Teresa must have meant to never do anything for people that don't say please, please, and thank you. Never do anything for those people. Alright, this was part 1. There are 8 questions just about. I will make another video. Enjoy your life. Thank you for watching. Keep learning. Keep learning. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, it's already 12 minutes. Alright, let's do the next couple of questions there.